Hello, it's your favorite sports Unc here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. The Thunder advanced to the Western Conference Finals thanks to a demolition job, a 32-point win over the Denver Nuggets. SGA was sensational in game 7, 35 points, 3 steals. 3 or 4 from the three-point line, plus 32. Also, Jalen Williams, he got his game back. Also, he's 10 of 17, 2 of 5 from the 2 or 3 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 7 assists, a steal, plus 35. But I thought the biggest difference in the ball game was Alex Caruso. They did something we hadn't seen in a very long time. I don't think I've seen it since high school. They played a box and one.
Right.
They played zone all across the court, and they said, Alex Caruso, we want you to annoy the hell out of Jokic. And he did an unbelievable job because in 26 minutes, he was plus 40. He gave you 11 points, 5 of 7 from the field, 1 of 3 from the three-point line. He has 3 assists, 3 steals, plus 40 in 26 minutes of action. And I don't think you can get any more than he gave them everything they thought they would get from him. Yeah. He's always been known as a defender. Now he's added a little offense to his game. Joe, watching this game, I thought the Nuggets came out really, really well, but you kind of saw towards the end of that first quarter, they started turning the ball over. And when you turn the ball over against a team that got young legs, they get out on you in transition, and they turn those turnovers into points. And I thought they really flipped the game late in the first quarter, and then they carried it all over into the second quarter. When you watch this game, I mean, you probably thought like I was there, like, okay, the Nuggets came to play today. Aaron Gordon sucking it up. Knowing that hamstring is bad, you could tell the way he was moving. It really inhibited what he was able to do. Yeah. What you like about what you saw from the Thunder once they seized control of this ball game late in the first quarter?
I mean, that first quarter was exciting, but it made me a little nervous for OKC because, Denver came out with it on their mind. But when I was sitting there watching the game, I'm like, is Bron going to win the game for him? Because he got off to a great start as far as getting some easy buckets he got going, but I said, that ain't going to last long. You know what I mean? And then I'm watching Gordon run up and down the court. Ain't no way they supposed to let him off the hook, man. You supposed to put him in pick and roll before they get into their zone. You got to make him work, make him move them.
Yes.
He couldn't get up and down that floor, Unc and Ocho. So for me, I thought OKC came out and done their thing. They took care of game 7. When they finally did get a hold of the game, I felt like they put their foot on the gas and they kept going. They didn't let up. And it's good to see that young team come out, take care of home court, because I'm going to be honest with y'all. I don't know about y'all, but I don't want to see a hobbled Denver team going and playing.
No.
So
no.
I'm glad OKC handled business. It was a great game. I'm glad to see that they came out and they took care of business at home.
Yeah. Go ahead, Ocho.
I was going to say, listen, the cream always rise to the top, especially a game of this magnitude. It's game 7. So you want the MVP to come up, to show out when it matters most, with your back against the wall. Obviously, they lost the previous game to Denver, but SGA came out, he delivered the biggest moment of his career, obviously to date. I'm sure there will be more to come. 35, 12 for 19. Shoot, he was unstoppable. He took advantage of all the mismatches. He torched the goddamn Denver drop coverage. See, in the closeout. See, y'all learning that. Hear my lingo? Unky, lingo?
I hear it.
Listen, he was efficient, and he excuse me, and he was able to control Denver's crowd very early.
Well, I think the thing also, Joe, is that you can tell Denver's not used to playing a zone. Right. Because they kept giving up backdoor lobs. They kept giving up the backdoor. They kept giving the ball up, giving it up in the post. And then now the guy turns around, he got guys wide open for threes. And they didn't know how to turn and put bodies on bodies to keep people off the offensive glass. So now you see OKC getting offensive rebounds. Now you see them getting easy putbacks because you're not – you go play a zone like, okay, we're going to play this zone. And you work on a little bit and shoot around. And you might hit it 5 or 6 times, 5 or 6 minutes. Yeah. But that's not what you normally do. It's just a change up to try to throw the team off their rhythm. Absolutely. And you can tell they're not used to playing the zone because they gave up so many lobs. They gave up the ball to the one thing you don't want to do in the zone is give the ball up in the middle.
Right.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
I have a question, and Joe, y'all could probably attest to this and answer better than me. Why would you change up what you're doing in game 7 defensively? Why would you even run zone when that's something you really haven't been doing much of when you had success doing what you already been doing
Because
previously?
we're trying to protect Aaron Gordon because we know he can't move. He can't move laterally. So we got to try to protect him. And so we're trying to protect him, and we're trying to give them something different than what they're used to. Let's see if they can make some shots outside. But because that's not something that – it's not like Syracuse. You play Syracuse, Jim Boeheim, you're going to see that 2-3 zone. And you might get man-to-man late in the game because they're trying to get steals. But other than that, you're going to see 2-3. That's what they do. So you understand that. Right. So now I'm just trying to change up the look, Ocho. You know, hey, we're a single high safety team. But you know what? To give you a different look, we might sprinkle a little quarters in there. We might sprinkle a little cover too. But that ain't really what we do.
Right. Hey, look,
that's not what Denver does. Go ahead, Joe.
I'm not mad at Denver for throwing the zone in. I thought they created. Some indecision on the Thunder part early. You know, they couldn't make shots, and then they started forcing to the hole. They was missing layups. Yeah. So I think it flustered them a little bit. But once they kind of got the hang of it, they demolished it. They started making shots. They started getting into the teeth of the defense, and it was a wrap from there. You know, they basically seized the moment, man. They took care of this game early. This wasn't close, you know, considering by the second quarter, I mean, you could tell it was going to be pretty much over.
Yeah, it's just too many turnovers. You can't turn, Ocho. Look, in a game of this magnitude, I'm going to let you go, Ocho. In a game of this magnitude, a game 7, or an NFL playoff game, you cannot turn the basketball over. You can't turn the football over. You play double. And you're turning, think about where they're turning the ball over. They're turning the ball over high, Joe. So now you got a 2-on-1. They laying the ball up.
Yeah, they fast breaking it every time.
Yes.
They were turning them turnovers into points
quickly.
And Denver, with guys hobbled, you know, they didn't have enough firepower to come back on the road in the game 7, man. They needed Jamal Murray to play great. They needed him
to play unbelievable. Yeah, they
needed contributions from a lot of different people, and they just didn't get it, man. They didn't get it.
Hey, listen. We also have to we talk about what they did offensively. Now they had 22 turnovers, right? You had 6 from Aaron Gordon had for Jamal Murray, supposed to have an out-of-body experience, you know, with Aaron Gordon being down, but he only had goddamn 13. And then also the Thunder, they suffocated Jokic.
Jokic. Player boxing one and crowded with bodies.
Man, listen, he had 20, he had 28-9, but obviously that wasn't enough. There had to be somewhere else where points needed to come from. And by the time, listen, honestly, when I watched the game, the way they came out, the way Denver came out, I really thought they was finna run away with the game.
Me too.
I thought they were going to run with the game. And by the time it got toward the end of the first, I said, you know what, man, this is over. Now, I understand the game of basketball is a game of runs. I've come to learn that now. Man, once they got that far ahead,
it was over.
There was no way in hell SGA was allowing them boys to come back.
And plus, look at Yoke. He only had 9 shot attempts.
Yeah.
So in order for him, you needed him to be somewhere in the 20s. You wouldn't have been disappointed if he had 25 shot attempts. You wouldn't have been disappointed if Murray. Now, you'd like to have Murray had 16, but you'd like to be him a little bit more efficient. Yeah. But the most disappointing thing this series was Michael Porter Jr. I understand he's injured, but bro, if you can't give us any more than that, bro, you got to sit down. Yeah, they're giving us nothing. They give us nothing.
But they should have known. They should have known that from jump. If you haven't given it, they played 6 games previous before this one. If you know MPJ ain't give you nothing since then, why not change it up? Hell, you did it defensively, you know, to try to hide Aaron Gordon, so he doesn't have to do much on the floor. So why not start Westbrook?
Plus also, why would you let Gordon bring the ball up? He got an injured hamstring. You see what they try to do? See what they would try to do? They would body him and then move out the way. Yeah. He starts stumbling, lose the ball. He could want to foul. Yeah. No, bro. Yeah. You ain't got no balance. Nope. Because your body knows. Your body going to protect that hamstring.
Yeah, for sure.
You see on that breakaway, he started running like, nah, y'all go ahead and go.
Yeah. hey, grade two. Hey, look, I applaud him just for even suiting up and getting out.
Yes.
Doing no grade 2, man. But I want to get OKC Thunder credit because Alex Caruso, he fought, man. Hey, that man ain't but 6'3", 6'4", guarding Jokic. He just battling him, wearing him down, making him take tough shots, not letting him blow by him and get easy points. And I thought it worked out great, man. I got a lot of respect for Caruso and the fight that he had in this game today.
I thought he battled him and made him tired because he'd be on one side and Jokic feel him. I'm back over here. and you feel him over here, and I'm back behind you. So
Right.
he was always in a situation where he's making Jokic work for everything that he's getting. Now, when he does get the ball, here come Chet, here come Dort, here come guys corralling him. Sit down. Come, sit. And now they're corralling him and putting so much pressure on him. And he tried to throw the ball out. It's gone. He turned it over. He turned the ball, like you said, Ocho. Gordon had 4 turnovers. Jokic had 5. Russ had 4. I thought kind of Russ turnovers like the end of the first. I kind of thought that got the Thunder out and running because he came in and gave you 2 quick turnovers right quick, and it was up 10, and all of a sudden it's a 4-point, it's a 6-point ball game, and now they've got momentum. Titus, sit. And now they've got momentum. And that's what in the road, Ocho and Joe, when you go on the road and you play on a team's building, you cannot turn the ball over because you're going to get the crowd into the game. And as long as you can keep the crowd at bay, the better your chances are of winning. Once that crowd got into the game, Elements had to start burning those time. Give me a time. Well, damn, I just took 1 2 minutes ago, guys. Just slow it down. And then they turn it over again, and now they're out the gate.
And listen, it don't make it no better here. The hell, all 5 Thunder starters finished with plus 24 or better, right?
Yeah.
And the goddamn bench, they gave you 34 on the bench and kept the energy high all game. So not only is the crowd into it, hell, everybody sitting on the bench getting into the game, plus the starters was out there cutting the food.
Hey, look,
Wallace gave him big minutes. He gave him 29. He plus 38. Wiggins 19. He gave you 19 minutes. He's plus 19. Caruso in only 26 minutes. He's plus 40. I thought if there had to be an MVP. Now look, Shai is Shai. Shai did what I thought Shai would do, but I thought it was Caruso's hounding of Jokic, forcing him into turnovers, making him take quick shots because he had one, he got the ball, he forced it up quick, he got the rebound, he put it up under it, and they took it from him.
Yeah.
And so I thought I thought Caruso played really well, and Shai being Shai's the MVP, but I thought their Game 7 MVP might have been Alex Caruso.
Yeah, I thought collectively as a team, they all done a great job in corralling and making it tough. But man, Denver just came out of Game 7. Like that's 2 Game 7s. You know what I mean? That's a lot of work, Unc and Ocho. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And this game of basketball, man, is for them young legs, bro. And the OKC came and they brought it, and they wore them guys down. Guys started breaking down throughout the series, and they took advantage of it.
Whoa. I just thought about something. Hold on. I just thought about something. I could have swore we had a bet on the Game 7, didn't we? Or did we not make a light little bet?
You might be talking to Unc.
Unc, did we make a light little bet on
man, you saw. I was the one that brought it to your attention that Gore was rubbing that left hamstring. I said, I don't want no part of that.
Okay. So that wasn't you. So that obviously
that wasn't me. I was going for OKC. So if that's the case,
okay. Oh, that's right. Okay, we did agree. We did agree with SGA on pulling it out for Game 7, right?
we got something coming up now. This Western Conference Finals now.
Hey, talk to me now. Don't listen. Don't whatever you do. Don't be on the wrong side of history. Don't be on the wrong side of history. So who you got?
I'm going with Ant-Man.
I was finna say that.
Oh,
man.
you don't want OKC? You look like you wanted OKC.
Ant-Man is basically me reincarnated, but he just on the basketball court. What you talking about? I talk about on the court and off the court. What's the difference?
Man, listen, I got the T-Wolves. You can take
No.
I'm giving you the Knicks. I'm taking the Pacers.
Oh, the Knicks. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. Listen, I already got the script. I'm not gonna tell you. I talked to Adam Silver, right? The Knicks are going to be in the finals no matter what. Because bills got to be paid. Unc, you hear me, huh?
I hear you.
Bills got to be paid. Commercials, sponsorships, endorsements. They don't need to. They're not going to allow a small market to be in the finals. So I'm telling you right now.
Well, not too small market, because everybody's small market other than the Knicks.
Okay, boom. So what you see? What I'm trying? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? All right.
Highest plus minus off the bench in a Game 7 this century. Alex Caruso plus 40. Carson Wallace plus 38. Manu Ginobili plus 32. Those are the highest plus minuses off the bench this century in a Game 7. Like I said, I thought Alex Caruso, I've always liked Alex Caruso when he was at the Lakers. He did all the dirty work. He and LeBron played really, really well together, just like LeBron and Kobe of the Ozarks.
Yeah.
Austin Reeves, they play really well together. Very high IQ ball players. Neither one of those guys, Reeves or Caruso, are the most physically gifted. Right. They're not 6'9". Yeah. They don't have this imposing body. They just do all the things right. Yeah. Caruso's going to be where he's supposed to be. He's going to take the charges. He's going to block the shot. He's going to steal the ball. He's going to do all the nasty work that sometimes doesn't show up in the box score. But coaches and teammates really appreciate the effort because they know he's going to give you the effort. The same thing. I think Caruso is more of a defensive guy. Austin Reeves is more of an offensive guy. Caruso can score. He can't score like Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves, we've seen Austin Reeves go get you 40 points in a game. Well, give you 30. He averaged 20. He averaged 20 this year, 25 and 5.
Hey, can I tell you something about Reeves? You know, you could tell certain individuals by their style of play and the way they play and the way they produce. He grew up with us.
Oh yeah.
I'm just saying I'm not gonna say it the right way, but he grew up with us. He grew up playing with us. That's where you get that from. But I'm gonna leave it at that. But
I think Caruso and Wallace obviously played a huge role in today's win. They didn't wow you as far as points, but them being disruptive on the defensive end, which allowed them to kind of get out. I mean, they both, I thought they done a great job defensively. 3 steals, 2 steals. They were very, very effective defensively, which kind of got OKC out and got them out and got them some easy buckets. This is going to be, the next series for OKC is going to be a special one, man, because I think your role players are going to play a major factor in this, Unc and Ocho.
Yeah.
I mean, because the role players had 9 of the 16 steals.
Yeah.
So when you look at it, you mentioned you had Caruso, he had 3 steals. You had Wallace, he had 2 steals. So that's 5 of the 16 between those 2 guys. And that's what flipped the game around. Yeah. Because now all of a sudden they started playing passing lanes. All of a sudden they started getting deflections. And so now, and when they're getting those deflections, hey, it's 2-3 dribbles, and I'm laying the ball up.
Yeah.
It ain't no at the baseline. I'm getting steal at the baseline. No, I'm getting steals. You know, I'm playing pass lane. I mean, think about it. They got a couple of steals. Lou Dort did a great job of pulling the chair from under Gordon at the half court.
Yeah.
One dribble, pass ahead to Caruso, dunk. And we saw a lot of that. And those are the things that Alex Caruso has done everywhere he's been. Like I said, he doesn't wow you offensively, but you really appreciate the things that he do defensively because you know that's contagious, that's effort. You know that guy, he's like, hey, I know my job. And there's nothing more than a guy that knows his job. If you work in the mail room, hey, make sure the mail's sorted. Hey, make sure, my mail is in my box. Ash mail is in her box. Jordan mail, that day, man, why is Jordan mail in my box? You got one job.
Right.
That's it.
Everybody has a job. Everybody has a responsibility. And when everybody accepts their job, accepts their responsibility, and do that to the highest level, I don't need you to be the CEO. Because sometimes, you get people, Ocho, when we need trying to be the CEO and all we need is cashiers. And sometimes we don't need cashiers. We just need a janitor.
Yeah. Right. I like that. But listen, I don't mean to be off topic, right? But I just want to make sure I'm trying to keep the main thing, and I want to get down to business now. In the East, who you got in the East?
Who, me?
Yeah, who you got in the East?
I'm gonna go with Brunson.
Okay, we're going with the Knicks. So that's a smart choice. Now we got the Wolves and we got the Thunder. Who you taking?
Man, I got to go with the home. I got to go with the home team. I got to go with Ant-Man. Ant-Man from Georgia.
Okay, you're a smart man. Now, Joe, I'm coming to you, Joe. Now I got my pad out right now, so I'm gonna write everything down now. So can't nobody renege. So, Joe, who you got out the East?
I told you, man. I'm gonna take Indiana for the.
Oh, so you're gonna take Indiana. So now that you're taking Indiana, right? Make it light on yourself, man. How much we talking? How much we betting? I'm gonna write it down right now.
We can bet that little friendly honey back. We can bet that little friendly honey back.
You ain't sent me the $100 you owe.
Yeah, I know. I got you. I got you. I'm gonna send over that to you. Just a little friendly honey. We ain't trying to, ruffle no feathers or nothing.
Joe. Don't make me do nothing to you, Joe.
Why you want to do something to somebody and I ain't done nothing to you?
Hold on. You want to get at me over 100, but you owe somebody 5,200. It ain't no problem.
But listen. I owe Unc 5,200, right? But Unc know he gonna get that 5,200 because
How I know
put it
that?
aside. Huh? I told you I'm gonna pay you. But Joe bet me, right? Joe bet me, but Joe is not. He's not. It's been 2 weeks. You ain't sent my money yet.
Right. Boy, it's been 6 months and you ain't paid me nothing.
I know, but listen. You and I, we different. Like you know, we.
I got you, bro. I got don't trip.
Hey, all right. I don't listen, Joe. I don't want to do nothing to you, boy. I could tussle now. I told you what they called me. They called me hella hands. I don't want to have to put
okay.
that on you.
All right.
Ocho, you know I'm doing bad right now, Ocho. I can really use that 52.
Hey, listen, whatever you need. Now, listen, it ain't got to be 52. Now your limit is 500. Now you tell me.
Oh, my limit 500.
Get it to you. 500, yeah, 500 grand. I got you. You can't go with 500 because I can't make that back up. So whatever you need, I'm phone call away.
I think I'm gonna be okay for the time being.
Okay. Oh, matter of fact, hey, hey, Joe, boy, guess where I'm at?
Where?
Right? Boy, I'm in Houston still.
Oh Lord have mercy.
Now listen, stay with me real quick. Stay with me now. They told me 2 days ago, you can leave Houston any day you want to, but you can't leave on Sunday.
There's something going on.
That's
what's going on Sunday.
I don't know. They call it Sunday Fun Day. So I'm at the cigar bar. I'm at the den on Alameda, right? And then they say after I do the show, they taking me to Area 29. I don't know what Area 29 is. I've never been there. I heard of Area 51. I know that's that. You know where they keep the aliens and stuff. So I'm going to Area 29 after that. Right now, I'm at the den. Hey, I was out here at the den yesterday for 7 hours.
Yeah.
I heard some of the greatest stories of all time. Scarface was out here.
As funny that you say that. I just got off the phone with Face, and he talking about, man, hey, man, you need to come out here and break bread with me. We can go work. We can go play golf. I said, bro, I don't play no golf.
Yeah. You don't play golf?
No.
I don't play none either. But hey, if you, I know you don't like coming to Houston. I don't like coming either. I come once every 6 months. We got to come to the den. You smoke, right?
Mm-mm.
No, but they got a Le Portier in here though.
They do.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about, man. People supporting you all over the world, man. You global. You famous.
I was about to be on the pipe.
Hey, Joe, you
I was about to smoke. I was about to start smoking.
Yeah, I ain't been out.
Hey, well, you shout out, man. Joe, we got to have a fellas trip. We got to have a fellas trip. Joe, you smoke cigars?
I ain't no cigar smoker.
But listen, you're gonna smoke with me. We're gonna come to the den. We're gonna put the chairs out on the sidewalk. We're gonna people watch as the people go by on a Sunday. I'm telling you.
Hey, I like the people watch now. I don't mind people.
Yeah,
I like the people watch too, Ocho.
Hey, listen, hey, boy. Hey,
yeah.
Listen,
I'm gonna be in my whole. I tell you what. I just want you to hold it up. Just hold the video up. I'm gonna be in my room and just have the camera pointed out so I can see the people walking by.
Hey, Joe. I listen, I've been here 2 days, right? The graduation was yesterday. For me, it's like being at the zoo. And I mean this in a respectful way. It's like being at the zoo, but ain't nothing caged in. Ain't nothing caged in. They just run wild everywhere.
Jesus.
Hey, it's a beautiful sight. Now my eyes work, right? Ain't nothing wrong with my eyes. I'm very disciplined. You see? Because I'm finna get. You see that on my finger?
Yeah, I see it.
I'm finna get married now, so I'm real disciplined, right? So this is good for me.
Get it out your system, Ocho. Get it out your system.
Yeah. Hold on. See, I'm an amoeba. An amoeba, you can put him in any environment and he can adapt. Yeah. Okay, so that's what I've done. I'm adapting, but I'm adapting while still having discipline and structure. Because I got a nice foundation at home to build on. You feel me? Now it's Sunday. Now I'm a preach to you.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't want to touch that. But anyway, OKC and Josh Giddey. There was a trade that happened last offseason. Alex Caruso for Josh Giddey. Me, personally, I think the trade benefited both guys. Yep. Josh Giddey needed to be a place where he needs to handle the ball. He was never going to be the player that he was, that he can become, because Shai's going to have the ball in his hand.
Yeah.
He needs to go that predominantly he's going to have the ball. So I thought it was a great move for Chicago. I thought it was a great move for OKC. Caruso is a guy, hey, I can just focus on defense. Hey, I give you a little scoring. I give you a little 10-piece here and there. But my job is to play the passing lane, get deflections, defend at a high level, draw charges. I thought the trade worked out for both of them. It's hard for me to say because I saw what Josh Giddey did with Chicago, scoring the ball, rebounding, assisting, made some big-time shots. So it's hard for me to say, Joe, one team won the trade over the other.
Yeah, no, I think it definitely was a good trade for both teams. I love to see Giddey, the way he's flourishing in Chicago, making plays, scoring the basketball. And it got to the point, Unc and Ocho, to where Chicago was playing some meaningful basketball at one point.
Yes.
I thought Giddey was playing really well. I think Caruso just fits what OKC does as far as gritty players, tough players, sit down, play defense. Yeah, they can score. They can give you some buckets. But for the most part, defensively and being effective on that end is definitely what OKC needed, and I thought Caruso brings that. Playmaking, guarding guys that's a lot bigger than him, obviously, and it's worked out for the better. And you know, it's gonna be tested in this next series against these T-Wolves, though.